hiccup. We're here now, and yeah. So
it was the 31. They affected our transition.
yes, it's always something doing that.
Yes.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, aliens. The new race from in the trailer of Section 81, the Cameloid. Is that it from
Yeah.
from 6? Yes, and dogs alike.
Hey, go lay down.
Many busy dogs.
Go lay down. All right, so yeah. Anyway, we'll wait till more people get here.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a kerfluffle and a problem with the original. Yeah, it's fine now.
Different video technically then.
It technically is. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. So anyhow,
YouTube apps. You think they'd be perfect, wouldn't you? YouTube apps, like just crystal clear. No.
It's the farthest thing from perfect, though.
Alright, let's get this thing shared. If I can do that. Copy link.
William Powell said, "Were you guys at San Diego Comic-Con?" No.
We're in this house.
William says, "I was there. Can't wait to meet you guys here in Vegas next week." Yeah, we're leaving on Tuesday. So we'll see you, William. If you see us, say hi.
So we might not remember what you guys look like, but if you see us, always come say hi.
That's an order.
Yeah, very happy to. Gosh. Right, let's see. Trekyards.
All right.
Trekyards.
So anyway, we'll wait till some people filter in and find us. Unfortunately, that sorry about that other one. It's just a thing. Look, Eric Martin's here.
Oh, good.
Do you remember Eric?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah. Can't say necessarily the face.
You just met him yesterday.
Oh, well, that's not fair. There's so many names you're throwing at me.
Breakfast?
Yeah, no, yeah, well, yeah, but
Eric Martin.
there's several people who are like, they're local and I'll meet them. I can't remember which one's which. We are live.
Yeah, so we're talking about, of course, Strange New Worlds. The clip we saw. We got Lower Decks Season 5 teaser trailer. We got Section 31 for some fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? And what else? So Strange New Worlds,
And of course,
Lower
the
Decks.
most important, of course, Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr.
Ah, yes. And, a new Star Trek show.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a lot. It's even though the stuff might not be necessarily what we want to see, it's probably the most packed in terms of trailers and such that we've had for a while. I think last year nothing happened, and we were kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, so they definitely held out.
It's funny that they did it at San Diego Comic-Con and not Vegas, but Vegas isn't officially licensed, so...
And also a bigger audience at Comic-Con than Vegas.
BJ throws in $1. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Not a band account. Are you excited for Section 31? It looked just like a movie we'd expect on HBO. No, I am not excited for Section 31. It looks like hot garbage, in my opinion. Looks nothing like Star Trek at all. And I am not excited in the least for that. So, no. Section 31 is a no for me.
You love Michelle Yeoh.
I do not.
But you love Giorgio.
No, I do not.
You love Section 31.
Not really. When it was just...
Not anymore.
When it was Sloan. Yeah, exactly.
So I thought you were going with that. Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
That's on the Facebook.
Yeah, so, I mean, the clip from Strange New Worlds was funny. It was really good. The Lower Decks looks good as usual. It's got that same standard. But Section 31 was just a miss for me, 100%. Nothing about it looks Star Trek, except for the Borg, which wasn't actually a Borg. They've already clarified that, even though it looks very much like a Borg. So, yeah, that's the thing. And, yep. Not a band account. Can we expect a Section 31 series if the movie does well? I fucking hope not. And it will not do well. It's only going to be on Paramount Plus. It's not like a movie that's going to theaters.
Well, the show Michelle won't do one, but this was a way of getting her
not sure if you guys know, but she's an Academy Award-winning actress.
She is, yeah.
They say it in the trailer. They say, Academy Award-winning.
Well, has there been Academy Awarding actors and actresses in Trek before?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Don't ever hear about it. Probably not then.
Yeah. So just because that's a thing that she has won doesn't mean it's going to be good. Yeah.
But we'll talk about it, and we will discuss it. And we do want to hear you guys' thoughts specifically, because we do these things to be parts of the community with you all. So let us know what you think. Can you do polls on this?
Nope.
Oh.
Welcome to the YouTube app.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let us know right now in the chat. What are you most excited for? The Section 31, Stranger Worlds, Lower Decks, or the new show and live action?
Now, this new show is supposed to be a live action, kind of lighthearted, kind of comedy vibe to it. So I don't know what to expect from that.
But
But
a resort, potentially.
yeah.
Different. Well, the irony is we can't judge Toy Newson's ability to write until we see her work in Academy.
Yeah.
So, and by that time, we're too late to have pre-thoughts on the other show. What are people saying then?
Chuck Jones says even the Stranger Worlds teaser sucked. Well, it wasn't a teaser; it was a clip.
It was a scene.
It was an extended clip or a scene, and it didn't suck. I thought it was pretty funny, actually.
I did laugh out loud.
Again, Stranger Worlds is kind of just maintaining its good quality.
And if they can do musicals successfully, they're just doing everything. They're having the biggest. Let's just try everything, and it's fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty funny. Although it raises the question, why can't Spock just get injected with that and become full Vulcan himself?
Well, yeah, because they're not really full Vulcan, even though that's the gimmick. Because they're still humans with Vulcan DNA in some weird way.
Yeah.
It's not that easy to change. It's not that easy to change species. Clearly, yeah, you can do it if you do aesthetically, but not. Okay, so this one. The other one, but then that's okay.
Yeah, that's got to be deleted.
Right, okie dokie. Just so I can look at the chat as well. Yeah. Oh, thanks, my Bandicap. That is generally very useful.
$2 for the Tim Hortons Fund. Yes. Thank you.
Well, we call Sasha Mariner. No. Is there a way of doing that?
Junkman says we've never seen these two in the same room. Wild.
Oh.
You have. We've been in the same room before.
You've had the chance to. You may have just not clicked on.
You just weren't paying attention.
Yes! That is the thing. Section 31, such from Wish. Ouch.
Giorgio was a wasted character in Disco. Should had the mirror die in Mirror Universe and in season 1 to save Burnham. Been a meaningful end for an otherwise space Nazi. There was no character development.
No, there's less character development. They gave too much time potentially for her because she's a famous actress. She got a large chunk of that. She got an entire two-parter to herself, just for that character, and they're great. I really like them. But she got loads of development. That's sort of the point.
Mm-hmm. And not a bad account. Thank you for gifting 1 Trekyards membership, Donnie. You're a member now.
So it's an insult, isn't it?
This is the way.
So which one do I talk about first, guys? Vote in the chat right now. Section 31, Stranger Worlds, Lower Decks, or new show. Or, the Academy news. The cast.
Oh, yes. That's the other thing. I knew there was something else.
The one, I know, right? The one bright spot of the whole thing. The proper bright is one gleaming bright spot. But let us know which one to talk about. Let's talk about first.
Yes. But yeah, just to clarify for anybody who doesn't know, Robert Picardo is returning as the Doctor, but as a series regular.
Which is a big deal.
And Tig is returning as Jet Reno
As
a series regular. So apparently Tilly and Admiral Vance are special guests.
Which I like, though. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you're the crazy engineer and the crazy doctor.
Yeah.
But I can imagine if the Academy gimmick is that they go off world a lot, Tilly could be at the starbase helping, and therefore they need fleet people. So she'd stay at home, and therefore she could be in, because if you're in 7 out of the 10, you're a guest, even though you're basically a regular, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
MCAD says, will it be the Doctor from the AMH backup module?
Who knows?
It absolutely could be. It could also just be a holographic recreation of
hologram
him.
for hologram.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or it could actually be him.
Yeah.
So there's three options.
I mean, we've said for years, since they announced it, the most obvious casting. Doesn't matter if he's older, doesn't matter if he's the other Doctor, so he can be more weird with them. They can either affect canon or not affect canon. He was great in Prodigy, so he's obviously had a bit of his space legs back. And of all the legacies to bring back as a regular, I would put him right up there on the top. Honestly, he's really good.
Yeah.
And a bloody hologram, so you can do a lot with that. Yeah, really happy for that.
Eric Martin says, I like the Academy cast idea. I'm just not sure the concept will give them much to work with.
You don't know the concept.
Well, Paul Giamatti is a villain, which I don't know why you need a villain in a Starfleet Academy show.
A bad professor who gives bad grades. He's the villain.
He's Snape.
Snape, yeah, I was thinking. I mean, we don't know the premise of the show. It's not just going to be 90210 in space, because I know different teams, right? But Prodigy wasn't just a kid show. Lower Decks wasn't just Rick and Morty. Stranger Worlds wasn't just Discovery, TOS, right? They've all not been what they could have been. They've all been more. And Picard was not a bring of the cast celebration. It was a fuck you, he's old until the end. So we don't know the premise, right? They probably have a gimmick going in.
Chuck Jones, didn't Tilly get a teaching position at Star Trek Academy? Star Trek Academy. I like to go there. That's what it's watching us is Star Trek Academy. I think it means Starfleet Academy towards the end of season 3, but she's only a guest. Weird. Yeah. I expected her to be the lead of the show, honestly, but who knows? We'll see how it goes.
I mean, she might not be season lead potential. I mean, she didn't necessarily outstand herself in Discovery, but that's obviously the writer's faults. That's a heavily different thing. And she might not want to commit to that, you know? There's a whole different set of stuff you do for series regular. And then she might get upgraded for season 2, or 3, or 4, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I think that sort of show you want to test the water more with what can we do in the Academy show. So Strange World was much more crazy second year because they worked out people like the cast. So this year they can go even more wild, etc. Well, people aren't necessarily voting where. They kind of ignore my question. So where do you want to start, Stuart, in our official breakdown?
We'll start with Lower Decks.
Lower Decks. Very pleasant first 25 seconds, 30 seconds of the...
I just love that they're riffing on the Star Trek 6 teaser. That was at the beginning of every VHS tape back in the day that I watched multiple times. I love that with the Enterprise and all the different scenes. I think it was great. So
it's the last time they're going to do something fun like that. Because every year they do something. Every season they have a custom... You know, this is Star Trek 3, this is Star Trek 4, whatever. Yeah, great start. It definitely is one of those things where they didn't do much in the trailer. I think it was underwhelming in terms of new content. Yeah. But we know it's going to be fun, so I don't necessarily need that.
But any trailer that mentions boob windows, I'm in.
That was canon.
So yeah.
But it was sentimental, which was odd given that they didn't know they were ending, and yet the dialogue is framed around a story in the scenario of the series about last mission, partner. And we've joked about this before, but it's very possible that they might actually close out the season, promote them, move off ship, and then do like a movie middle decks. That might very well be, you know, and you don't announce it and ruin the surprise. If the season goes gangbusters and you know, just announce a movie like with Section 30, cheaper than the Section 31 movie for sure. So,
well, any of the shows can return. I mean, Prodigy's set up to return because, you know, I love that. So yeah, absolutely, they can come back for a miniseries or a movie or something. So. Eric Martin, member for 21 months at the rank of captain. I'm bummed that Sam forgot about me in only one day. I guess I didn't make a good impression.
Look, he has like 9 Eric friends, okay? There's Eric Badur, Eric Brunthep, Eric Flout, Eric Smith, your Eric Martin, Eric Foley, his long-lost twin. Like, a lot of Erics.
Only got one other friend named Eric. You haven't met him or heard about him, so...
Although I do like him very much. Yeah, it was a good teaser, but I wouldn't call it a good trailer. It wasn't a trailer, it was a teaser, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, really, the only thing I really got from it was the alternate universe, which you lingered on, which was fun. You know,
Yeah.
another play. Given that year 3 they did that weird one where the Cerritos fleet showed up and there was one where there was like bug people on it or something. They had like other variants. They loved doing the variant game,
Yeah.
and that was definitely fun.
But Becky Freeman.
Yeah.
It's great.
Versus Beckett Mariner. So we wondered why she changed her name or didn't have the mum's or the family name, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked classic. I wish they'd revealed a legacy cameo, as they sometimes do. Because it's their last chance, potentially. But surprises are good. But there was nothing in it that was like, you know? It was like, I don't know. What was the closest to you moment, do you think?
That Star Trek 6 teaser homage.
Which isn't even the trailer itself.
I just love all the different clips and on top of the Cerritos, and that was fantastic. But yeah, there wasn't a lot revealed in it necessarily. It kind of ties into the Strange New Worlds one where they make them Vulcan. There's one where they're adding like antenna. They're going on an undercover mission.
Yeah, yellow Andorians.
Yeah.
Not Andorians, yeah.
So,
I mean, it looked action-packed.
Yeah.
Which is nice, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, let me look at the visuals here.
Yeah.
It's also a quick cut as well.
Livy Julius, $5. Hey, Sam, how are you enjoying the food in Canada? You know, since they don't boil everything in Canada and they don't have beans and toast every day.
True, there's not many boiled vegetables, so, you know. Yeah, it's good. Trying to get different sort of things. We had poutine today. It was very tasty. I mean, the chips were fine, but the gravy was really rich and nice. Yeah, so 2-minute trailer, only 30 seconds of new clips. That's why it's so quick. So we get the Klingon stuff, which looks great. That's obviously very referential, which is very nice with Boimler. Lego ship.
It definitely looks like it.
It kind of reminds me of the Star Trek Beyond ball station thing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's meant to be a riff on the Picard, the Riker open neck shirt Phillips.
Possibly. Yeah, Mr. Captain, I love the old VHS where you could make the Enterprise with the box on one side and space on the other side. Yes, I have those.
It's kind of great though, them being like bug antenna people. Because definitely trying to be like slugs, I would say. Yeah, I didn't realise it was the 3 ladies. Which is good, they were good chemistry last year. Or last season. Then you get, Orion Pirates. She just read Orion Pirates.
Well, there's going to be Orions, obviously, because
True.
Tandy buggered off last season.
And I believe Aaron Harvey said it's, I recognise the logo in the middle as one for the series. Makes sense. Yeah. Different rifle? No, same rifle.
Yeah, Mariner and Jennifer.
Yeah. Oh, still Hanson. Oh no. Bit of a... I hope we get a nice resolution on their arcs. They had a rather nice... See, that's how you do an organic relationship. Like, it's just nice. Just pleasant. It's cute.
Matt Borbin's here. Hi, Matt.
Matt
He said he absolutely loved it.
Ooh.
That was nostalgic. For a new season, made it a win for me. Yeah.
Okay, there is a new... So I was wondering. So in... So, as you can see on the 2 ladies, Jen has a different rifle. With a different front antenna. And all that's very intentional there.
It's like a hover golf cart.
It is, yes. So I guess they attack a planet with yes, then there's a... Feels kind of London to me, architecture, slightly. The money place, which they abandon.
Yeah.
Burning the money. Pay more for less. First Targlan Bank. Okay, cool. Weird. No money, no problem. With ears that... Oh, wow, that's a really cool idea. They have ears that wrap around on top of a head.
Nice.
Look at that, that's crazy. That's really fun. And purple hair like Boimler. Oh, shit. I moved it.
Seta Hedron says there's no reason for them to worry about the Doctor's age. He can simply choose to look older to reflect his ancientness.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yes.
No issue.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I'll say he looks good for his age. He's 900 years older.
He looks fantastic for his age. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you put it like that.
They love their deltas on the drinks. On the top, on the skewers. Skiing. Ah, yes, then the famous.
Oh, decon chamber.
Which I wonder if they're going to go full reference, actually make it like part of a holo program, the NX, because that's literal, right? Like that's.
Doesn't look very cold in that decon chamber though. Because the decon chambers always look cold in Enterprise.
Well, I like how Billups is clearly fatter. Not Billups, but look at his.
Rutherford?
Yeah, built more. Yeah. I wonder if that's going to be an NX holo program they all come together, because that'd be so. Because they don't get enough love, the NX crew.
Yeah.
I wonder if they thought, we've done Voyager last season, we did DS9 season before. Yeah, do an NX episode. And they could riff on, because Mariner was Enterprise D. What if Mariner knew Riker when he did the NX program, and so they say, he put me onto this program, and then they go play it, all of them, which is ridiculous, because then it'll be like, and so yeah, so, okay, so picture this, guys. So you have the NX crew, so you get like Contranier and Dominic Keating back, right? Mm-hmm. And they all play everyone else. Exactly, take over the roles, and it makes no sense, but they fully seriously. That could be really fun. And then they decon chamber for the sake of it. It's canon, right? You gotta do it. Yeah. That would be really fun, actually. That'd be a double joke. Oh!
Ah!
Oh, wow!
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Original, the animated series Orion there.
This is why we freeze frame shit. And I recognise the phase as well from Voyager and DS9. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. I mean, if it's his last chance, he loves the animated series. Animated from canon. Actually canon. Mm-hmm. Lovely. Oh, shut the phaser off again. That frame.
That is cool.
That is very cool.
Trekyards says you two feckers need actual bridge chairs. Yes, we do.
Flute.
Diesel robot. Lower Decks is the only thing I'm looking forward to this year. Wasn't a fan of that Strange New Worlds teaser. Not a teaser. It was a clip. It was a scene.
It's a scene. It's actually several scenes put together. But yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not a teaser. Del Rutherford, which is fun, I guess. Lower Decks, the final season. Darn it, you guys. Then you have Klingon colony with a lovely Klingon hat
and boob window.
Yes. You badach, you hang out with humans. Ugh, gross. They smell. Yes.
What crawled up her boob window? Yeah.
Well. Yeah, so many emotions going through. That was Stuart's face when we watched the Section 31 trailer.
I should tell them this story.
So there you go. Decent, right? Decent teaser.
Very on par with Lower Decks from the past, so...
For the low-key ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the Picard Season 1 trailer. They got us with Data, with 7. Nothing here... Kind of one... Like the NX thing, if they'd show the bridge, and then on the bridge, that would have really... But decent, right? Uh-huh. Good decent.
Like the alternate universe thing. Somebody asked if it was Mirror Universe because Boimler had a beard. No. Didn't look Mirror Universe at all.
Oh, no, beard.
But, yeah. Diesel Robot, yeah, it's way better than Disco, but the best description of Stranger Worlds I ever saw was someone who called it Star Trek by the CW.
No, it's better than that.
It is, absolutely.
I mean, not every scene with Spock and Chapel is as good as every other scene, but no, better than that.
Yeah. I think the beard might be a Thomas or Riker influence. There you go.
Or just to make them look different, honestly. I think.
Absolutely. That's the reason.
Yeah. And they probably kept a record of how many alternates they've done for each other and said, "Oh, I'm going to be on a beard yet. We'll do that." I would assume.
Yeah. Mark Lawrence, though, throws in $5.
See you very soon.
Got to run to Los Angeles tomorrow morning for a last-minute pickup for the trip. The trip is so close, I can taste it.
Is he not in LA?
I know, it's near LA. Does it taste like victory, Mark?
Glory. Nice.
What does Vegas and Trekyards taste like? Why did I ask that question?
You done fucked up.
Yeah, TJ Rowe, there definitely seems to be a lean towards comedy between the Strange New Worlds teaser and the new show announcement.
Yes.
Yes, that new show announcement is intriguing. I mean, I remember hearing about Prodigy and Lower Decks, and we're like, what is that going to be like? What's an animated Star Trek show going to be like? And it just, boom, both of them hit it out of the park right away.
Yeah, that's because Mike, though. You know, that's because Mike, basically.
Yeah.
But live action, though, I mean, I think they presumably said, because you always have to intend to do more than one season of animated to justify a lot of the prices. So they probably saw our animators don't quite make as many views as other shows. So live action will go live action again. And if it's let's say they make a bar, a hotel bar, which is a weird thing to do, but that's a cheap set. And standing set, you have to build, alien ship of the week, and it's more makeup. They've got a good makeup team over there, so it's, not a problem. So they want cheap and efficient. And should we go there next then? Should we talk about the new show?
Sure.
A new show.
A new show.
It seems so underwhelming, but like it got lost and everything else. But like it's a brand new Star Trek show in development. And the last one we got was announced not that long ago with Academy, really, and we've complained there's not enough. But we've had the Academy show, this show, 631, as all brand new concepts being produced. That's a lot. That's 3 new Star Trek shows. And given that the movie is next year, Stranger Worlds next year, Academy will be next year, very likely. That's 3 things next year.
Yeah, Section 31 next year, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I love that Lower Decks is confirmed for October 24th. Didn't get a read on when Strange New Worlds was coming out. I don't know if they said that.
Nope.
But it'll be interesting
After.
to see.
I guess it'd be not very long after.
Yeah, probably early next year. Like not well, early next year.
February, March, probably.
Yeah. But yeah.
So it's it's an established showrunner, Antoine Newson, of course, who plays Mariner, who are writing, showrunning a show set aboard a resort, a non-Starfleet resort, where things happen.
Things happen.
And of course, the worry was going to be for me, is it going to be Discovery era or Future Discovery era? And no, the Tawny came out and said, as a flippant comment, we'll have great 25th century hijinks. Which is a huge thing to, thank you, we needed that. Which is the Picard era, I guess. 24 or something. Yes, so 25th to be 24, right? So it has to be Picard era. Which I guess is in theory a legacy, but in a very low-key sort of way.
Yeah. Mad Spectre 47 says it's going to be Ryza. I think they would have said Ryza.
Yeah,
if
I
it
think
was
it was
Ryza. Or Casperia Prime. That's the other pleasure planet.
It's easy to make a new one, especially since you can have your own fun jokes about it. Or if go do some grand story arc about maybe there's a sentient AI that runs the secret lava energy facility down below, and there's a giant arc there and blah. You have more fun if it's original. But if it is 25th century as teased, then we can have anyone from Legacy Trek, holograms of anybody, all the Lower Decks cast in live action, which I would assume she would push for. I would assume that she would say, let's have Tendi walk in on season 1. And because it's older, they're all older than their cut. They're all older than their Star Trek personnel, people. Maybe too old relative to the characters, but I mean, in Trek, a 40-year-old can look 25. Maybe not 25, but in his 30s, and they're all in 20s, give or take. So that'd be nice to see. And why the hell wouldn't she write Mariner in? Because then she can get 2 paychecks, which is kind of funny.
I don't think they're going to do that, though.
She's a showrunner. If that's literally, I'm sold because I want to do Mariner in live action. She did a great job last time. And wouldn't she make sense for her to swan in to a resort?
It would.
So,
I just don't have faith that they're going to do that. I don't think we're going to see a live action Mariner again in that show.
I think
maybe as a cameo, but
well, yeah, I mean like a 1 episode fun, like one episode a year.
It'd be cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but I don't really feel that vibe. I don't know. We'll see.
I think they would do well if they did. It's like for the new Academy, 4 legacy actors returning. Yeah, 3 from Discovery. I mean, the show that stopped this year. They don't feel like they're technically legacy, but I was expecting. Yeah. The legacy is not the current people who stopped this year. It's not the same. So technically, Mariner's now a legacy. Well, yeah, but also current.
Yeah.
Small distinction, but.
Trekyards says we need an Elite Force 3.
Yeah.
Either set during the Forgotten Era or the Lost Era, or during the Romulan incident in Picard.
After Picard.
Yeah.
Armada 3, Elite Force 3.
Yes.
Can do it.
Yes. And Bridge Crew 2.
Starfleet Command 3-2.
Yes.
Or 2-2-2. Because we prefer 2. Starfleet Command 2-2.
Yes. Starfleet Command 2, Empires at War.
2.
2.
That's
The sequel to the sequel.
yeah. But I like the general idea. It's a stupid idea and it could be very cheap, but it gives you all the fun, because in theory you can have Klingons, real Klingons back. You can explore. Let's bring a Bajoran in and do some additional canon love and such.
Yeah.
You know, it's the sort of world building show where you don't need, as you often complain about, you don't need the world is ending, giant space laser, giant armada. No, this is a bar, hotel, restaurant in Rise Earth 6, and people just walk in, and you know, Vosh can come and stay. Wow, Vosh is an episode. That's really cool. You know, Q can show like that. You can do a lot of fun with that, and if you set it that further in the future, anybody can be old. So you can bring in Troy and Riker and yeah.
Diesel Robot said I must have missed whatever show you guys were talking about. I thought you meant the Academy show when you said new show. Well,
That's a new old show. It's an old new show.
we have talked about the
We're going to. Let me
yeah.
find the announcement picture, because
We might as well jump to that because we don't have much information for the new show.
Honestly. Yeah, well, I haven't talked about. But yeah, I mean, Tawny's a nice announcement because she's a nice lady. I'll get to meet her this week.
Yeah.
Bloody hope so, because I really want to meet her and say hello. Right, let's Google this. Yeah, you can Google.
As for the Starfleet Academy show, yeah, it's been confirmed that Jet Reno will be in it. So will the Doctor. Robert Picardo will be returning, which is awesome, considering we just had him in Prodigy Season 2. They're going to be series regulars. But Tilly and Admiral Vance, they're going to be special guests. Which...
Oh, that's right. Don't get to meet Vance. I'd love to meet Vance if he was here. Damn it. Oh, I like Vance.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
You'll live.
Well, maybe. But he is phenomenal, so I'm very happy he's back, because he's... Which, I feel that implies they'll bring back the Presidents. I feel they're all kind of like the higher end bundle. You look at a single episode cameo, but they all kind of work as a team.
Squadra Course shows in $2. Thank you, Squadra Course.
Thank you.
How are things going with the Captain Foley film?
Take it away.
We just...
That was announced, so you can talk about it. It's fine.
I know. I'm just deciding what I want to say.
Cool.
Just prior to this, we did some filming for a Captain Foley appearance, anyway. And on my green screen here. And tomorrow we're going to hopefully get a lot more done in that regard. So that'll be really good. And I'm looking forward to doing that and getting some good stuff recorded. So, yeah.
Yeah, the script's pretty good.
Yep.
I like it. It's got a lot of A to B to C thinking. I think you really follow the character's process, and that feels satisfying. So I found the news thing. For those who don't realize, this is the official press photo.
Yeah.
Toy Newson and Man. I don't know who he is.
It's a great photo.
It is a great photo. It says Justin Simon, the writer-director behind Dear White People and Haunted Mansion, Toy Newson, are doing a new live-action Star Trek series. The new series is intended to be an action comedy. Didn't know it was action comedy.
Yeah.
That, according to Paramount, centers on Federation outsiders who are serving on a gleaming resort planet. Not only that, their day-to-day exploits are being broadcast into our quadrant. Didn't know that either.
Sounds like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
That's weird.
More like sort of like a webcam hotel, like
A Big Brother type.
Yeah, there we go. I suppose. Yeah. Actual comedy's interesting though. That implies they'll do more
without their knowledge.
No, that'd be weird. No, that's all. It'll have. Thank you. Sources have said the show may have workplace comedy tones like The Office or Parks and Rec. The man said TNG was a big influence. And that's amazing. So, previous Star Trek actor, now writing for 2 different Trek shows currently. That's a hell of a... She's done good on herself.
Kurtzman said that Newsom became a writer on the upcoming Starfleet Academy series and impressed him so much that He was into the show the two were pitching.
Oh.
She is a stone cold assassin of a writer, he said.
They pitched the show. Good find. That's different.
Well, I mean, if Kurtzman says that, then it must be true.
No, but that's actually really good though, because Dan and Hageman and Kevin and my man pitched their show specifically, versus so that was their creative vision they were trying to create. Discovery was Brian Fuller and then butchered, of course, and fixed. So, Section 31 was their vision. Let's do something with Michelle Yeoh. We'll do something. Oh, we do a movie. We have 6 weeks. We'll do a movie. Strange New Worlds was a reaction from the fandom, and then how do we make that work in a cool way? Which worked, of course, but it wasn't a creative vision first. So that's actually good. They had a vision. That's yeah, yeah. That actually helps. Cool.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's the new show. Action comedy.
And if they're not CG centric, it'll be able to be produced quicker and could be out next year. Because if it's workplace comedy, I mean that could have been half of the pitch. Tommy says we're going to do a big makeup budget. We're going to do some sets. Very little CG, no ships really. We can do it in 9 months. Boom. That's a good sell. You want cheap but effective, and you get to get brand recognition without putting money into it. But
I wish we would have got a title like Star Trek Shore Leave or something.
yeah, how would you name that?
Shore Leave's a good one.
It is, but it sounds too relaxed.
It's supposed to be. It's a comedy.
Action comedy about people being monitored. Yeah. I mean, Star Trek Riser would also be not the awfulest title.
Star Trek Casperia Prime.
But what?
Yes, Squadra, of course, Sam is releasing his episodes of his new show every 2 weeks.
Yes, episode 2 came out yesterday. Prodigy Wreck episode 2. Holler in the chat if you watch episode 2. Very pleased with the reaction so far. We need this to be viewed by more people, of course. We're at 3.8 thousand views since yesterday, which is okay. Could do with double that. But yeah, episode 2, Into the Black, the continuation of the story, with a rather tremendous cliffhanger at the end. So go check it out. Into the Black, Powerpuff fan films, is definitely worth a watch. It is, yeah, leaves in suspense as we continue into the future.
Diesel Robot says, feels like a very strange concept for a Star Trek show, but I guess we'll see.
I mean, so does kids stealing a Federation spaceship on a prison moon.
It all works if all the pieces come together.
If the grand plan like links to Trek enough, then the little silly things can work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt Boardman says, I like Tawny. I'm curious to see how she does as a writer. Yeah. She's a Star Trek fan too, so that's always good. Aaron Waldke, Star Trek fan. Mike McMahon, Star Trek fan.
If they had announced he was working on it as well, because he did the silly ones, but really good silly, that would have been like...
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was EP of that, oh.
Yep. I think they need to bring back Ronald D. Moore and tie in For All Mankind. That'd be cool. Michael Okuda has said that For All Mankind is essentially like the altered history that leads up to Star Trek with the space race. So,
dear me.
Yeah.
I think Ronald D. Moore would do too much change because he regrets all this stuff on Trek because he wasn't allowed to push himself. So I think he would do big things that might not be what we want. I don't know.
I think he
Oh.
He's very he likes what he likes, and he won't accept that he changes. There's an awesome book series I like called The Dragon Riders of Pern, and they were 3 days away from full production, and he canceled it because Warner Brothers wanted to make so many changes.
Yeah, in the story.
And he didn't want to alter the vision, and I fucking love that.
And that's a multi-year life job commitment. You just
3 days away from shooting, which means they had sets, costumes, scripts. They had everything done.
There's going to be hundreds of people thinking we just lost our jobs because of him.
True. True.
And with 3 years' notice, some people probably might move across the country for that. That's really a dickish move in the grand scheme. But the quality of the piece is worth noting.
Yeah, I'm just glad it wasn't compromised.
Is it a good series of books?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm rereading it again.
Nice.
So,
Toss water if you would. That's
water?
right over there. Thank you.
Water?
Water.
Water. Water.
Thank you. Samuel. You always say that when you're... Say, hey, it's Samuel.
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 Not mule. Samuel.
You're kind of an ass. So you're a mule. Samuel.
Oh! Ouch. That's not bad, though.
All right. Matt Boardman says sometimes selling the studio on silly is a gateway to them telling some really great stories, i.e., Lower Decks and the Orville.
Yeah.
Orville changed quite a bit after the first 2-3 episodes.
Radically, yeah.
But still maintained the silliness.
I mean, down to minimum level. Yeah.
It wasn't over the top.
So over the top to under the top.
Yes.
Yeah. Never found the medium. But it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You pitch it as a cheap show, but you say, we'll have guest stars that will get press. And we're all thinking, fuck yeah. Jonathan's and all these people. And
MLP Death Dealer 32 says they can be fans. That doesn't convince me that Kurtzman should remain in control of the franchise. Oh, he shouldn't remain in control of the franchise. I totally agree with you. I don't consider anything he does as canon.
It's a stupid statement, but okay. Sorry, that's not right.
Unfortunately, it is canon. I'm not a big Kurtzman fan. And the stuff that he's kind of been more hands-off on, such as Prodigy and Lower Decks, it shines through as being better, in my opinion. But hey.
But as of course you can argue, he hired them, he brought them on, he agreed with the concept, he signed off, he gave them money, he supported them.
I just picture him as, okay. How much money will this make me? Hey, I'll sign that. Okay, here. Next. Not even really paying attention to what's going on.
Well, those are the cheap shows, yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to Discovery, I mean.
Mad Men 22. Look, if it's set in the 31st century, bring Shatner back as a head in a jar. A Futurama crossover, baby. Heads in a jar. Like when Seth MacFarlane was going to be making comedy Star Trek spinoff, I thought it would be awful, but I ended up loving it. Well, it's not a Star Trek spinoff, though. It's its own thing. So...
And guys, put your thoughts, comments, and questions. We'd love to know what you think.
Yes. So yes. What else we got here? TJ Rowe. I think we're being unfair to Kurtzman. Yes, there are bits of Discovery I don't care for. Many issues with the 32nd century. However, they're trying new things and taking risks.
I mean, Brian Fuller's to blame for Discovery. So.
Yes.
Kurtzman tried to fix it, and he can only fix a broken thing so much, then Michelle Paris worked for 3 years to get it to be a good show, and it kind of was.
Yep. And changing showrunners every 5 episodes doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, because they were locked into the script, the sets, the props, the costumes, and the actors. You can't undo half of 12 million on Klingon budget. You can't just throw that away, so you got to use them. It's like, well, shit. Yeah, shouldn't have hired Brian Fuller, should you?
Yeah. These Robot says, sorry for my spinoff. I meant inspired by... Oh, yes, absolutely inspired by Star Trek. MacFarlane wanted to do his own Star Trek series, and he was told no. So he made his own, which is great. And it's very, very Star Trek-esque. It's very TNG, so...
But it's kind of funny to think back, but we were at the very first Vegas where they had the Lodex cast and the crew. And someone asked on the panel, how is it going to be different to the Orville? I said, it will be, wait and see. And it's very different. Yeah, very different.
Yeah.
So it seemed odd, 2 comedy-based Trek shows in the same year, Orville and that, but they're not all the same. So you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how he would have done a different one. Tone-wise, would have been weird. Because the sort of slapstick humour would have worked as well. Orville humour wouldn't have been Trek. Like, Klingons with a ball that stabs you in the hands. Like, no, that's not really work. But the Orville's are great. Yeah.
Singing Klingons, though. Strange New Worlds.
Oh, opera. Yeah, it's classy.
No. K-pop.
Oh.
Do you want to rethink what you just said?
But it's freaking memorable, though, and it's so catchy. It's stupid beyond belief. It's the crappiest bridge ever, but it's damn memorable.
And Donnie says, I do hope Disney will renew the Orville. They have. There's a season 4 coming. Seth MacFarlane has confirmed it. He's just finishing up 2 other projects, and then he'll be able to get back to the Orville. That was recently confirmed in an interview.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't hear that.
Yep.
Wow, that didn't make any news. No one talked about that on any social medias, as far as I saw.
Yep. No, it's
But also, he could self-fund it himself just from his paycheck from Family Guy and American Dad. His
But the
royalties.
thing is, he's got other obligations to the studios,
Mhm.
and then he does those, and then they let him play in his sandbox and do what he wants to do.
He's one of the most allowed to do whatever he wants creatives.
Yeah.
He pitches a show, gets it made. They're always successful. Like Ted got great reviews. I have not seen it, but
I haven't seen it either.
and as I know, there's season 2 of that. And after I would imagine after that, when he's a Family Guy American Dad, he would think, I don't get locked into one project for too long. If I can now play, especially as he's getting older, he's got less free time potentially with kids or whatever. So he had unfortunately, like 5 years of all due to the pandemic. That slowed everything down to a crawl. Something fresh after that made sense. Ted is very different, although obviously the same. So then, when he gets the space itch, he'll come back.
Well, he writes like almost all the scripts for the Orville, and he likes them to be perfect, so he takes his time on them. And so that's one of the other reasons for such a long gap as well.
Just means that all the production staff have to wait years between gigs and then move on to other things, and you won't be able to recapture. Which is why you tend to do episodic every year, because they keep the same team and whatever. So that's why you lose them, you kind of lose them.
Squadron Core says, how much more would you like Strange New Worlds and the other new shows if they were true to the TOS, TNG, DS9, Voyager visual aesthetics? How much more would we like it?
That's an interesting question.
Well, Strange New Worlds is very close, and I love that they've stepped away from the discoveriness of where they came from, more true to what TOS was. A lot of people think that that's how TOS should look, but it shouldn't. So I like that they're trying something new with it, and it's very close to TOS. I would like the show slightly more, I guess. Discovery would have been way better. Well, no, the rating was still shit. But it would have been better visually being the same as it should have been.
Well, that is one advantage of it being so not visually consistent, is that you can disregard it closer.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Discovery's not look like TOS or pre-TOS, so therefore
It's its own thing.
Yeah. Whereas if it was, you'd be like, yeah. I mean, I always wish Strange World sets were 20% closer to TOS, mostly in scale. Everything's too big, like unnecessarily so. They tried really hard, but I wish it was 20, 30% closer.
Yeah.
Then you get like really that sweet spot, because it's not. It's trying to be Discovery with the paint scheme of TOS with some lovely callouts, and that's better. But had it been more of a hybrid approach, like a proper hybrid with them, but much better.
Mm-hmm. Madman 22. It's not like all of Star Trek was ever high art anyway. What? When was the last time you binged early TNG? Don't
Recently.
lie. Did you skip some of the first few seasons?
Nope.
No.
We recently binged it. Well, not recently, but recently enough.
Yeah.
Season 1's good at character work.
Yeah. Season 1 of TNG is good. There's some misses, and there's a few visuals that aren't quite great.
Although it's more on like the 6 out of 10 spectrum of good.
Yes, but it's not as bad as everybody says it is.
It isn't new. You just think it is bad in contrast.
Yeah, compared to what came later, which was phenomenal. So you're comparing something that's good to something that's phenomenal. Yeah, it's gonna look way worse. And you never skip a season or episodes. At least I don't. That's one of my big pet peeves.
Apart from Shades of Grey.
I still watch Shades
I
of
know,
Grey.
I didn't. It was no bad episode if you skip all of the episode. But no, season 1 TNG is uneven with a lot of 4s and 5s and 1, 2, 3s, but the characters were shockingly on point from very early, and that's refreshing. You can see what Picard is going to be in Picard's performance. Great. And some of the stories are interesting, if not the most well done. Is it better later? Yes. But it's not a bad season. It's not a good season.
Yeah.
So we did detailed reviews. We did like a lot of time.
Yeah. He says, remember, guys, Seth was on Enterprise in engineering. Yes, in 2 episodes, which was awesome.
It's canon.
Yep. Super Coops. While I can accept that Discovery is canon because it is, I will not accept its prime timeline canon because it's clearly isn't. Discovery is in the Discoverse. Prove me wrong.
Well, they say it isn't, so you proved wrong. Sorry. I mean, it's proven instantly.
But I agree with you. Let's see. TJ Rowe, I don't mind some modernization of the aesthetics as long as they pay respects to the original design. Stranger Worlds finds this balance. I think Disco Season 3 probably not so much. They really fixed this in Season 2.
I mean, I still would love to take a punt at redesigning the two assets as a more appropriate modern update. So I've got around to it yet. It's not the hardest thing to do.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. We definitely have some ideas.
Because also designers want to design, you know, like Doug and Mike and the team, they got their creative joy was recreating properly. Because they knew Matt Jeffries. It was personal. Now, it isn't about recreating, it's about, well, how can I do my spin? Because I'm a new artist up and coming. You're not going to get kudos from, you know, future design people to say, oh, I created a 60s aesthetic. Like, what did you do? I recreated, yeah. But, whereas, like, was her name Lisa from Picard? Liz. She's really proud of doing the Enterprise D Bridge, and we all love her for it. And she actually had great kudos for that. That was a big thing for them.
Yeah.
She didn't need to make a name for herself because she was like, she upgraded from a lower position to a higher, and that was like a big, to show she could do that was a big deal. In the future, she'll do her own stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas I would get the joy in recreating. Also, then like, how do you cleverly modernize? Like you'd said about Bridge Crew, about making the view screen theos, like it felt significantly wider. It blends in really well, but it's an improvement conceptually.
But it still looks like the original.
It still looks and feels. Yeah, exactly. That's a good, like how you do.
It's not this, like the Strange New Worlds one. It's like the front half of the bridge, which looks great. Don't get us wrong. We love that look, but it's just not what
better.
It's not what the Enterprise should look like.
Yeah, because it's not a giant window.
Yeah,
there's a real efficiency. Like at a certain point, monitors become too big. We have to, like as in PC monitors, where you have to look like this on your own desktop, which is a neat. It's in your vision. Is more efficient because just everything is seeable in one go, right? You know.
Yep. Yeah. But anyway, who liked Pike's hair when he became a? I thought that was hilarious. They take the injection, they become Vulcan, and then a hairstylist must have ran in under the camera and quickly like did everybody's hair, braided Uhura's hair. Speaking of, Uhura's new hair looks great.
Yes.
Everybody's kind of got bigger hair, and Pike's was like Johnny Bravo style.
Yes,
like more so than usual.
I mean, his hair is a in joke in itself. It's not silly, but it's a joke. But this is definitely been a joke. So let's talk about the Stranger Worlds sequence, which is a riff on last year's Spock Becomes Human. We hate bacon and touch things with his hands and lots of things that don't quite make sense to Vulcan culture, but it was really fun. And it was a really good episode. Both of the ones. They had season 1 where he swapped brains with his girlfriend. Phenomenal episode. This one where he became human. Really fun episode. Not quite as good, but it's different, right? It's different. This is obviously their season 3 equivalent, which is the main... Almost everybody becomes Vulcan. Oh dear.
They got in so quickly. Oh, it'll take hours to... The radiation's
No, it's done.
It's like, yeah.
Good.
Oh, they're making me look bad. That was just friggin' great.
Is it implied they were running then? Like, just...
Oh, because when they come back up, it's like they didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
Either it's really hot down there,
yeah,
which being a Vulcan would be beneficial.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, they were like...
Because they showed like a schematic of...
Pike had a weapon.
Yeah,
So
and
they
La'an
had-
had a giant rifle. Yeah.
Did they have to take out some guards? Like,
That's definitely implied, yeah. It felt like there was a complex. Obviously, the idea of being... No, well, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a Vulcan colony because they're wearing full Vulcan attire with Vulcan weapons.
yeah.
So it'd have to be, to blend in, to not be Starfleet, with Vulcan scanners. Which, hey,
And
rogue Vulcan colony, that's kind of interesting.
I would assume that they needed it to be Vulcan for like DNA access to a room or something.
Or xenophobic Vulcans, they hate everyone else, they blend in.
Yeah.
But then them being Vulcan to defeat Vulcans doesn't work quite as well.
No.
Unless you're saying they are amazing anyway, and therefore this heightens.
The first thought I had when I saw that last night, I was like, I hope it's not because it's something having to do with Romulans, because that would be kind of shitty. But
That'd be really hard to pull off.
yes, and explain it.
But then they did the Gorns, so...
Oh! See...
I know, it's great until you mention the few problem points.
For all the things Strange New Worlds gets right and does really a really good job of trying to emulate TOS. Then they do things like the Gorn, and it's like
D-, guys, D-. Suit's great, but yeah, no, it doesn't work. But I thought the scene was funny. It was entertaining. The music was excellent. Really, the right vibe.
Yeah, kind of that comedy vibe
Kind of.
to it.
It's funny that felt like pandemic season because almost the entire cast had longer hair, notably. And Benga, much longer hair. Uhura had hair. She had very small, subtle, non-hair lasting. And that was actually, I remember they said in an interview, she was asked, what wig do you want for season 1? And the actress sort of, can I not have a wig and just wear my natural shaved down hair? And they're like, fine, sure. Because Uhura was known for good, big hair. So I like the fact that we're seeing her with some hair.
Yeah.
It changes the vibe. Chapel, much longer hair.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks good. They all look great. Yeah, they all look great. And then 2 haircuts, like you say, they swap radically. Thought Chapel's like comb behind the ear looked great. The braids look fantastic. They just look sharper. I know obviously all these things do it, but they look really like silly. But
yeah, but a note to their technical or their staff: when you change somebody's DNA, that doesn't braid their hair for them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but also shouldn't make their ears change shape. So clearly, it's doing something to their body. So there is obviously, I mean, it also shouldn't shave their eyebrows and make them pointy, right? So, yeah. But, I mean, that's what episode 1 had. They had them actively becoming an alien race where Chapel's specialist thing for an episode. So they kind of created it as a gimmick, and obviously Spock went to human, whatever. So their internal logic is consistent with this being a thing. As in, the species change is not... like, those have always been basic changes, not literal changes, like with changeable biology. Like they're not the most radical. They don't have to grow like a second heart, right? But like their blood is different color, all organs work differently. Like this is doesn't just change all the biology. If it was that easy with an injection, 10 seconds without, it's God tech, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why normally it's just the appearance. So I'm wondering if they'll say that, but then you wouldn't be able to say, like. You'd have to change their brain to get the enhanced brain power. Physically be stronger to get it. So, yeah.
Well, Diesel Robot has a good suggestion. Or maybe they're sneaking into whatever that place was where they showed Cybok. That'd be cool. They need to bring Cybok back.
I hope they do. Which is a bold thing for us to say. As in, they could really mess it up. But he was a really good tease. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be... it was a comedic scene. A short scene. And that doesn't play to Cybok's tone for that what we set previously. So I wouldn't think that'd be there, but it's interesting.
Yeah. TJ Rowe says, I keep forgetting that during Strange New Worlds, the Vulcan-Romulan connection is unknown. In my headcanon, the truth was buried after the Romulan War to preserve the fledgling Federation.
Well, never found out.
Yeah, it was just... Okay. Here we go again. In the old canon, during the Romulan War, there were no visual transmissions.
In the non-canon books.
Well, it's also referenced in Balance of Terror, by the way.
There you go.
They never saw the Romulans.
Yeah.
There was no ship-to-ship visual communications. There was only audio communications.
Only pew-pews.
So, yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Why are you saying they want them to know Romulans?
No, I don't want them to know Romulans.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want it to be a Romulan thing.
I agree.
But their garb was very Vulcan.
Oh, it was great. And as noted by Jorg, the scanner is basically an Enterprise scanner.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And the rifle's weird. It looked like a bloody, you got it downstairs, a TNG phaser rifle that Laan was holding. Like the back was really similar.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good scene. It was very much Stranger Worlds. It was like they haven't skipped a beat. And using the entire cast. That's the thing they've always done very well. Like everyone got something fun.
Even Scotty. I love that Scotty's there this season. That's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, I mean, Pelia still sounds like she's been drinking and slow pattern and just weird, but I mean, alien. And hey, I've got a Lanthanite girlfriend, so I've got to be, I've got to be friendly to Lanthanite now because I've written like 7 films with Lanthanites in. So I mean, I can't. You're talking to Lanthanite tomorrow, aren't you? Technically.
Sure.
That's what we're doing, isn't it? Weird.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a filming day for us.
Yes.
Which will be fun.
Get to meet a bit.
But yeah, of course, the most important news that we heard yesterday Doctor Doom.
Yes, yes. Robert Downey Jr. Was Robert Downey Sr. famous an actor? Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, wow. On Star Trek related, but we had to mention it.
It's
in our,
pretty big.
it's in our thumbnail.
Boy, all my social medias, that's the video that kept popping up. I don't know about you in like
Yeah.
this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And loads of different like press angles or like
Yeah.
shitty phones. It was really,
And the one video that I saw is like, it's gonna be Robert Downey Jr. Watch, it's gonna be. You hear the crowd. Somebody in the crowd
Someone
said
shouts
it.
Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really right.
Doctor Doom should be paid by the greatest actor of our time, Ben Affleck.
Robert. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was a really interesting move.
Yeah.
And I didn't get I read afterwards. I think they're now, because originally Kang the Conqueror is going to be the villain for Avengers 4 and 5.
The actor fucked that up.
Scrapped. And Doctor Doom, I did hear, was a potential, because even though in the Fantastic Four films, the previous ones, he wasn't that great power wise. He's just some guy with. But he's meant to be bigger than that in the comics, so he can be. To be literally a multiversal villain, like that. Okay. So he is now the main villain of Avengers 4 and 5. Played by Robert Downey Jr. with a mask, which they showed. That's the actual mask design, I believe they said. I mean, it's just the same mask as it always has.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And it was the famous quote, "You live long to be a villain, die a hero, live to be a villain." He's doing both.
Yep.
He died a hero, to be a villain. How did you feel?
I'm just interested to see how it goes and how it plays out. Like, because Doctor Doom uses mystical, magical, but also technological. So he is very much like Tony Stark as far as the technological aspect of stuff goes. So I don't know if they're saying that it is basically Tony Stark from another reality.
Because Doctor Doom is a could just be a name, not a.
Well, it is his actual name in the comics.
But it could be a pseudonym, whatever.
Whatever
it's called.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. Whenever we see stuff like this, we're kind of like Ben Affleck as Batman, then we've been awful Batman. He did a really good job.
Well, it feels like a weirdly strong payoff to have him back, and not in a Iron Man's back. Because like this is not fucking Iron Man. This is 100% different.
Yeah.
Is interesting, and it will let the actor be different. Now I don't know if he can't be Tony at all. So I think you said last night, it'll be distracting. Like he's got to not feel like the easy, effortless charm of the other character. But that's why we loved him. Like I don't think he's the best actor in the world. I'm sorry, he's good at that role, right?
Yeah.
I have not done seen and he's also good in Tropic Thunder, but he's playing a white man playing a black man. It's quite a specific role.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if I've seen much else. Have you seen much else for Downey Jr.?
Yeah, he was in not The Fugitive. The Fugitive. He was in a few things. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in Weird Science. He's one of the bullies.
So I don't know him particularly much from outside of that. But obviously, Doctor Doom from the other films, he was a rich genius philanthropist. So that typecast a bit, but the evil version is interesting.
Well, Matt Borman says yes. In one of the multiverse, Tony Stark was Doctor Doom. So if they're going for that idea from the comics,
Yeah, but I hope he's a different character and play more. But it is definitely a satisfying, like I say, to have the main hero be the main villain. It does also read, unfortunately, like we screwed up the last phase. Let's bring back the first guy that made it popular.
This is a huge draw for people to come back and check it out for sure. And it could be very destabilizing to the Avengers too, like their friend Tony Stark, and then they see the face and they I don't want to kill
or even the voice.
I don't want to kill this guy, or
Yeah, it all stays consistently canon.
Yeah.
And he is older, like notably older than the last time he played it.
Yep.
I hope he has no facial hair. It'll be a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really interesting choice. They've definitely thought it through. I assume his paycheck is lower than Tony Stark because he has no right to ask the same, like, 20 million, whatever. But, because he'll have less screen time, villains don't have the same screen time as the heroes, and nor will be the title character. So, because imagine his paycheck is going to be astoundingly high, but creatively, and you then know as an actor, I've got like 7 years worth of work covered, I can buy another house, that's amazing to say, even if it's a failure, I'll probably be in 3 post-credit sequences and 2 main movies and a like you're basically set for its 10 years of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he sets like $100 million deal up front. Like I'll do all 700 million deal.
Yeah.
Here's a check. So.
Fleet Paw, $2. Sorry I'm late, boys. Have no fear, Fleet Paw's here.
I was fearful.
Took you long enough.
And guys, yeah, super chat your thoughts on Doctor Doom.
Anything from San Diego Comic Con you want to talk about?
Yeah, this is our last live before Vegas, maybe. So yeah, super chat some support to help us get to Vegas. Would be nice.
Matt Boardman, Earth,
Oh goodness.
11,029. Victor Von Doom tricked Tony Stark into an experiment where his end is transferred to Tony's body.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different then. Okay, that I could buy. Conceptually, so it's a different character inside the body. A little bit, I'll cop out, but I buy that. But I think just the happenstance of the same face, different personality, would be fine.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And you said maybe never at the mask. Like you didn't you say that? I was very like.
I didn't say that. No.
Oh, someone said that. So if you're saying the mask the whole time, because that's a pretty mask character.
Madman 22 says it's very comic book accurate. Stark going evil is pretty much like Optimus Prime not staying dead. Happens all the bloody time. You're not wrong.
I will say it does feel long enough for it to feel like, oh, they didn't just traps him back out. Because that was a good few years ago now.
Yeah. And Fleet Paw, that is a pug that is snoring, not a cat. Hash says, if the producers made a Klingon series and the writers were good enough with the canon accurate story, the show and show the Klingons in action, it would be great 100%. Would have to be 15 plus to do it any justice. I don't necessarily want a Klingon show though.
Loud. Yeah, that's a tricky one because Klingons, we like them because we like the lens we see them at, which is normally, hey look, a warrior. Ah, glory, yes. We can't necessarily do 10 episodes of that, so you'd have to diversify heavily. And it works for Lower Decks when you go to their like bunk and it's a joke because it's like, okay, cool. But do you actually want to see forced diversity in that you need to then go see a Klingon dentist because you need more characters, right? Or just 30 the same style of warrior? It would not be entertaining the way you think it would be. Now, for a movie, yes, or a miniseries where it's a bigger story, but you could do that. But you'd have to be very creative with that. Like imagine 10 episodes of the Riker swap episode where everyone's kind of rude and crude, and it would be kind of entertaining, but it would lose its novelness very quickly. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could write that, not to hop about too much, but I could totally write that. But that's because I've got a bit of experience in writing Trek things. So a thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Matt says, plus you have the Russo brothers coming back.
That surprised me, but also speaks of we fucked up the last 5 years. We need to get some wins back. I imagine they probably think they're like in 800 million worth of debt that they expected to have, because every film funds the next film. So you've still got those 5 films on the slate that you need to pay for. It's like, they haven't got the money. It's like, well, now we're just, oh no. And they've made many losses, unfortunately, or fortunately, for the last 5 films.
Yeah.
So, bring back the two. I mean, Winter Soldier and Infinite and War Game are all phenomenal movies. And to achieve a combination crossover at that level, Infinity War is so difficult. I prefer Infinity War and Endgame, personally. I think it's a better film, but both very good.
I would like Marvel to get back on track. And I think Deadpool and Wolverine did a fantastic job. I think that's the first step to the new Marvel kind of resurgence. No spoilers if you've seen it. But yeah, I think if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I think it's going to do very, very well. And hopefully this Robert Downey Jr. coming back will help the Marvel films immensely. So...
But as just like with Doctor Who, it's bringing back the original people to bring it back.
That's because that's what made it work the first time.
Also the time and place, and the society's not where it was, so you couldn't make Iron Man 1 in the same way now, but that's why it worked. Right?
Yeah. I'm disappointed that we're still not seeing a Shakespearean Klingon series, says Matt. Hamlet in the original Klingon.
In fairness, that would have been a very good, very short Trek.
Yeah.
just on Kronos, just Shakespeare, and the entire thing subtitled. That would have been really funny.
Yeah.
And then you got like one human in the audience like, it is better! Yeah, that would have, oh god, that writes itself.
Yeah.
And get Worf back. Ah, yes. Doch weg, durch. Perfect, Hamlet, yes. Damn it, that's what she could do.
Diesel Robot, what about a series following a Klingon crew during the Cardassian War with a captain who doesn't agree with his orders?
He gets stabbed.
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't... Again, he would... Because they'd know when they'd stab him or punch him or put him to the brig. They wouldn't last very long. Otherwise, that would be bad Klingons, right?
Yeah.
I mean, one-off movies, Section 31 movie, give us a Klingon DS9 era movie. Phenomenal. Yeah, do it. Build a Burrell, build a Prey Bridge. Get some Klingon... Hello.
But circling back to that Section 31 movie, what the
Wait, no, but we can talk about it, do we? So, Stuart, what do you think of the Section 31 trailer? The full, not teaser, full trailer, including shots of a bar lounge, some rooms in close-ups. Those out-of-focus rooms, really.
That bar looked like a Canto Bite casino bar.
It looked like the place from the second Indiana Jones film at the start.
Yeah, yeah.
It was that, right? Big set, though. Jesus.
Precious.
Yeah, guys, what did you think? Write down in the chat, let us know what you thought of the Section 31 full... What was it meant to get? I was kind of pleased we got it. And, okay, you tell me. So that came out during a barbecue. I watched it. What did my face do? Do you remember? I don't know if you were looking, to be fair, but, like, what did my body language say?
Deflated.
Confused.
Yeah, it's hot garbage. I've watched it like 3 times now, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
And then what happened when I showed you an image? I said, Stuart, look, announcement, and I showed you the first image of the trailer. And what did you do? God damn it!
Did I say God damn it?
Basically, it was one of those very quick expletives, and everyone was, your friends were like, huh?
Or did I say, oh, for fuck's sakes?
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, it just looks so awful. Fuck.
Why though?
It doesn't look anything Star Trek.
But
except for the Borg. That's not a Borg.
There's a Vulcan though. There's a Vulcan is.
Oh yeah. With the like blue.
And there's a blue lady.
Yeah, it's like what? No. This is the biker gang from Mandalorian season 2.
Oh.
Or from Book of Boba Fett. All over
Wash
again.
your mouth out with soap.
It's the same shit.
That was silly. This was serious. I know what you mean, but that was like a joke within a joke.
But it doesn't fit in the universe that they're telling the story in.
That's the good, yeah. Yeah, what did you guys... Okay, what did everyone think? I really want to see what everyone thought of that.
Diesel Robot, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really scared to see it.
Well, watch it now and come back to us.
The nightclub looks like Disney Star Cruiser. Yes.
It did.
Yes.
Maybe they filmed it before it closed. I'm going to load it back up so we can get pissed about it. I mean, so we can talk about it.
General Grievous, did you folks see the remaster of the Aurora class in STO? I mean, I get what they're aiming for, but what the heck were they thinking, slapping 2 shuttle bays on the top version of a Nova class?
The Nova. I've seen it. I didn't pay that much attention yet because we've been busy. Okay.
Ray Ricks, £5.
Oh, Ray!
Thank you, Ray.
See you soon. Yeah.
Greetings from DC. Doom Avengers film makes more sense given Secret Wars. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All the duplicates and stuff.
Section 31 trailer looked dark and violent, but didn't seem to have a sense of hope or morality, which in my honest opinion is very important to Trek. And as you pointed out, she starts out being with a British accent as a kid.
Yep.
And then gets a very Asian accent later.
Like super British. Like not like acty British, not a British actress, I'd say. So what's funny about this trailer, I actually really liked the first 35 seconds of the mirror stuff. I thought it was well shot, it was artistic. About young Giorgio clearly fighting to the death, possible emperors. Like I liked that style, it was good. It felt Discovery Trek, fine, but I liked that editing, and then it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The whole thing is just Discovery.
I mean, it's just nightclub footage. I get they're not spoiling much, because just like, here's our nightclub. But also, like, I like the actor, that chap, but it's implying to me that she guardian forever to her way back in time, and she went to work in a nightclub.
That's her cover for Section 31. That's where people can come and meet her and hire her for.
Yeah. But the way they frame it, that they're finding her there as a let's just grab you.
Yeah, we're watching it now. Here.
I mean, that just looks just Discovery / JJ, right? I mean, it's just a guy being burnt alive.
There's a guy on fire. Yeah.
The blue hair was definitely a weird choice. A tunnel, great.
And modern-looking guns.
Yeah. Very Discovery Space CG. The other
She
eyes.
eats an eyeball.
Yeah. We're clearly getting flashbacks to Discovery mirror stuff, which actually I'm fine with to expand on that. That's not a bad thing. Because if it's a movie with a low budget, what have they got? Prop sets, costumes from Discovery. So if we do that and spend 25 minutes of the runtime doing that, great. We just saved a lot of money and had a lot of production value.
The Cardassians will use the Section 31 trailer for torture of Starfleet personnel.
And I'm 90% sure they said they filmed this on the Discovery sets before they were broken down, which would allow them to do flashbacks on the Shinjo or Discovery and get that budget, which would be good. I mean, more money, more budget.
I think we need to fire Fleet Power, by the way.
Do you like it?
He said the
section... there's Spock's, that's the Emperor's quarters.
Yeah.
From season flashback.
Well, we had a conversation last night on the one group chat, and he says Section 31 looked good at first. You fired.
No, we can't kill him.
And then I realized the time period, and they said they fucked the timeline. But you said that because you think that that's a Borg. They've confirmed. This is what I've heard, anyway.
Yeah.
They've confirmed that, or the actor said it's not a Borg. Even though if you look at that costume in detail, as we said earlier to each other, it looks very, very Borg-like.
Well, the irony, it looks like the Locutus sun costume. Same fabric, same style. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely the bar from Indiana Jones 2. Like, those big, circle things.
Club Obi-Wan? That's what it was called.
Oh, really? Obi-Wan. Yeah. I mean, good for them. They like their costumes and aliens will be filled, but I mean, I'm not interested in seeing this sort of thing personally.
Nothing about that trailer.
No, nothing. The first 30 seconds, the mirror stuff, that I'm interested for.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Nothing about it. It was enjoyable to me.
Yeah, there's nothing in it that was there to grab you, which was odd. Like, it was a sleek trailer. It was well edited. The music was wild and it was very hip and very youthful, which is funny because she's like 60.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
yeah.
But there's not one element that grabbed me except, okay, more mirror discovery. If there'd been an ambassador class visible, because we know this is Garrett, or if an Excelsior had flown, like if they're in this shot with a space sequence of that little freighter being chased by an Excelsior, no changes, that would have grabbed me, right?
Yeah.
Even weird, fine, we're taking it. Or a monster marine. I think I said to you yesterday, if there'd been a scene where Giorgio's like, a great scene where she's like facing the camera and then turns around and 3 monster maroon people come with assault phases, boom, right? That would have been a moment like, okay, we are doing it properly.
Do you want to explain to people why you're saying Monster Maroon?
Oh, it takes place in the Lost era. It's Rachel Garrett like 20, and she's like 40. And
young Rachel Garrett, Captain of the Enterprise C.
So it is the era we wanted to see, which is problematic because nothing about that was that era. Not even one iota.
BJ Tehran says, I'll only watch it because Michelle Yeoh is in it. Maybe the fight scenes will be good, but really, I wouldn't watch it otherwise.
I'm not the biggest fight scene fan, especially in Trek.
And I'm also not a fan of Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
But she won an award, an Academy Award. So, of course, everything she does from this moment on is going to be fantastic.
I mean, her performance as Giorgio wasn't Academy Award winning.
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch anything Trek.
Yeah.
Because, of course, and we can't review it or... I mean, you shouldn't have a full opinion unless you watch it.
Yes.
That's not a justifiable position to have. Oh, I hate Discovery. Do you watch it? No. So then you can't hate it.
Yeah.
You can dislike the promo material, but context is everything. Context is king. Didn't you know?
There's an episode called that.
I did know that with a D7 probably.
Context is
that was the one. People D7.
Yeah. Teaser Robot said, just watched it now. Wish I didn't. Perfect.
It's really weird because you would never think that was Star Trek. Showed that to any age range, and not even Michelle Yeoh being in it. I mean, excluding the Discovery intro with literally the same uniforms, right? Cut that bit out, right? Nothing about that says any level of Star Trek, and no one would guess, oh, that's Star Trek. You would say, oh, it's a new spy, sci-fi, gritty drama. Okay. Which is odd, because, Excelsior.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Matt Boardman says the person who made that trailer should never be allowed to make another.
Not a bad edit, though. But also what they had to work with. Like, imagine, right, if they revealed in it a full Excelsior bridge.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
But I'm saying, like, imagine if that was the end sting. Like, she's like...
I know.
She's... And she walks on and she's like, hello, boys. And she, like, shoots for Wrath of Compil and she sits in an Excelsior chair. She's like, she stole an Excelsior.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been very
you're
awesome.
You're not going to see any of that in this movie.
0%. But how much would you like to hit with that as a sting at the end? Like a proper Excelsior bridge.
That would have been great, but I didn't expect that because we're never going to get that.
That would have been really good.
Matt Boardman says nothing about that was exciting. Let's throw some current edgy music in there. That'll make everyone want to see it. Yeah.
I mean, it's forgettable as all hell. I mean, we had to watch it 3 times. I still don't know what's in it, really, apart from the ballroom. Like, not bad edited, just... And it is still a streaming service movie with a low budget, and Michelle's going to be getting a massive chunk of that.
Yeah.
So it's... But then again, Discovery, 2 million episode. I mean, for 4 million, you can still do a great movie. Besides that.
Matt Boardman says it's not a Borg, it's a Berg. Completely different.
Easterberg. That's an exosuit, which is fine, but
Ash Marsden, I was very excited for Section 31, but now I'm not too sure how I feel. I was never excited for Section 31.
It's funny because Section 31 never, Discovery, did hand-to-hand fights. They were too smart for that. So that the point was the espionage, the sneak. I'm going to beam you out of your quarters into our ship and talk to you quietly, and then beam you back. Not Sloane going, hello, Bashir. That would be very boring for me.
Yeah. BJ says the Section 31 trailer was created by AI and not Data, not Data or the EMH Doctor.
Rated by Control.
Scottish Nightmare says the Section 31 and Borderlands trailer are basically the same.
I like the Borderlands trailer. The first one, that was rather good.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's very faithful to the game. I mean, good for them.
Fleet Paw says I'll watch it, but only to see if it's as bad as the trailer makes it out to be. And the Monster Maroons better be better than the alternative future Pike Monster Maroon.
They might just reuse that one because they can't be asked to do a proper one.
Yep. Please don't let them mess up Rachel Garrett's character. Oh, they will. They just wanted to make a gritty sci-fi show and slap the Star Trek sticker on the cover. Yes, that's very accurate.
Yeah.
Fleet Pod, don't let them screw up the Lost Era starships for the love of God. BJ says, reminds me of Picard Season 1. That didn't seem very Star Trek-y to me. Well, exactly. There's nothing about this trailer I like. There's nothing about it I like. And I've been skeptical about Section 31 since it was first announced. I'm glad it's not a show. I'm glad it's just a movie. It's going to be on Paramount Plus. It's not like it's getting a theatrical release because that would bomb immensely.
Yeah. No, well, the Michelle Yeoh fans will go out and see it, and there was lots of them.
Yeah, I guess.
And I don't know if she's popular in Asia, but in theory, leading lady, that could be. And if China gets them, 10 million, 20 million out of the gate.
Yeah. Mark Lawrence, Rachel Garrett will also have a tragic backstory. LOL. Everyone's going to have a tragic backstory.
Her dad was a coke victim. Yeah. Her mum liked death sticks.
Yeah, the hometown that I grew up in got destroyed in a nuclear assault.
Part of the Romulan War, didn't you know?
Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. No, part of the eugenics wars. Back in 90.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Back in 95, it got blown up. My hometown.
God, when I grew up, that was you guys, I'm sure remember that was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, the 90s were just awful because of the eugenics war.
We rationed fish and chips. It's a dark day. It was dark 10 years. Yeah. Then Trekyards came about and all the James Bond went away. It's great. Yeah.
We're trying to fix the timeline, one episode at a time.
What do you mean the timeline? Canon. 2 ends. What?
No, not. There's. I was going to say there's only one end in canon, but that would be Kaon. Hail Kaon. But no. Anyhow, yeah. Remember the Lancelot class shown in Picard? We already have Picard era looking ships in the Lost era. I'm not hopeful.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's the John Eves sketch they pulled out, whatever, and put on Picard's warp thing. It's like, that's John Eves' latest work. Why is that there, you idiots? Why have you broken all of Starship Design language just for an out of focus thing and a thing at a museum?
BJ says, I've been excited about Section 31 film since I was a small child and asked the mall Santa for it at Christmas in 1986. I only watched DS9 for Section 31. Rest was boring. My life is now complete. Oh, the sarcasm is
DS9 started in 1993.
palpable. I know.
He couldn't have known about it until like 96. Is he okay?
Yeah, he is.
Is he on mushrooms or something?
Probably.
Okay.
Squadron Course. A well done Lost Era show would be cool. Maybe aboard a Shanley class from FASA.
They have to pay fast people then.
Yeah, they would. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but I don't want them to touch Lost Era because they'll do bad in it. Except Lower Decks, who showed it, and it was great.
Oh my God, Fleet Paw, I hate you. He says, so
Great start.
What about Kate Mulgrew having dinner with Kurtzman last night after her panel? Hopefully
Cool.
she brought the poison.
Oh,
wow.
that's hard. Oh, I should have waited for you to finish your sentence. Yeah, no shit. It's a live action. It makes so much sense. Live action Janeway. Yeah, do it. Or a movie. I mean, that could just be. I mean, give all the people a movie. It's great. Yeah. Do it. Yeah.
Squadron Course says Sam should put a Chanley in one of his films. Chanley's a pretty cool ship.
That's
Ray Ricks throws in £5. Thank you, Ray. Section 31 film should be more Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yes.
Not Ocean's 8.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, I'd watch Ocean 7. Heist movie. That could be cool with that sort of sense of humor. Oh, that one. We did it many years ago. Yeah, it's not great. 8 years ago. 12,985 views. Oh, guys. Okay, go put this on the tab. Let's see if we can get to 13,000 views.
We'll skip the ads. So
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it says the Chanley class. We need 15 views to get to 13,000. So go and click on this.
And watch some of our old Trekyards content. It's 10 years for Trekyards this year.
It is.
We got lots of great old content.
And I'll watch
All the
Trekyards.
old cluttered Elcars.
Yeah. Well, it was fancy at the time.
Something that was not included in our top 10 favorite FASA Federation ships. So I want to quell all the comments like, what, no Chanley? No love for the Chanley I see? I love the Chanley back in the day. I can't believe you didn't pick it. Why didn't you pick the Chanley? Well, my guess would be probably because it wasn't one of our favorite FASA designs.
No shit. I thought your internet kicked out in and out. I forgot that.
Ours doesn't.
No, years ago, like your internet, sometimes the audio went out in and out. I forgot that. It wasn't very long, but it was. Yeah, I forgot that.
That was weird. I don't know why it's doing it. It's not doing it now. Here.
No, that was your recording from 8 years ago.
Oh.
As in your Skype in terms of in
gotcha.
and out audio. I forgot that happened.
I did too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It didn't happen for very long, like a year, but
Anyway.
There you just watched live Trekyards from 8 years ago.
Ash Marsden says, I like the idea of something being in that era of Star Trek, but not the idea of a Section 31 film. Boring or being set then.
Yes, we all like the idea.
Yeah.
And I would give it to Aaron Walke.
Oh, yes, for sure. Brett Dean, though, throws in $10, so thank you. Joining this late, sorry, the most insulting thing is the dumb writing, especially Section 31 by the looks, but the production design bullshit could get me going for hours. Lost era ruined. Ruined.
Well, they didn't show anything Starfleet at all. We hope. So if it's non-Starfleet, then they're certainly skirting it. But how boring is that?
Yeah.
Let's do Star Trek like anything Starfleet. That worked great for Picard season 1, didn't it? And by season 3, it was all Starfleet. Every single thing was Starfleet, except Trek.
Trek or not, the ship in Section 31 trailer looks like the Infinity from Prodigy a lot from
It
the
did a
outside.
bit. Yeah. It's not a compliment.
Northwest Rail fan, Star Trek Janeway, where we learn the tragic fate of her dog and its implications, coming in 2027.
Oh, that's so harsh.
Brett Dean, Didn't Kurtzman say green lighting legacy was above his pay grade? So all these dumb new shows aren't? Did he say that?
No, he didn't. Not exactly that context.
Uh,
I think he meant because they need to approve money. Like it's a studio decision, even though he's the runner. It's an easy way of him dodging. I mean, he could force it through if he really wanted to make it. Like
yeah.
he could. He just didn't want to.
Matt Boardman says, copyright strike. I'm telling Trekyard. Oh, wait. And not, I am not a nugget. Blackheart says, I love the late 23rd century L cars. Hell yeah.
If only they were there.
I think he was talking about ours on our.
I know. I just meant for the section 31.
Yeah.
Because I was looking. I remember froze it when it came out. I was like, oh, I didn't know.
Diesel Robot. You are right. Kurtzman just doesn't want legacy because people want it more than his shows.
Mm-hmm.
Fleet Paw shared the link to the Chanley class, so please go watch it.
Oh yeah, guys, go watch it. Let's get
Let's
15
get
views.
15 views on it.
Not a big ask.
Open it in a new tab and watch it after we're done here. I'm not a nugget. Blackheart says, by the way, any chance you'd release the full Trekyards intro theme? I love that softer cover of the Picard's season 3 Titan
Yes,
theme.
maybe. Yeah, possibly.
Possible.
Yeah. Not against that. It's a nice theme.
Brett Dean, $2. Ooh, let's wear leather.
No more views, guys. Go watch it.
They're watching us right now. They can't watch it.
True.
Northwest Rail fan. I only watched it once, but were the sets all reused Discovery sets? It definitely looked like it. It did look like it. And you got to give them props for saving money, but still.
More information about the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the sets are getting destroyed, this is what they did for Battlestar Galactica. What was the last one called? The last Battlestar Galactica film. The one that Emma James almost did. That used all the sets as the whole show was being decommissioned. They were destroying sets after they filmed them because that was the last thing they did on them. They had some of the sets, but not all, so there are some omissions. It's very good, and especially if they know they're going to get destroyed after this, they could then do more changes. Like, I think we saw the Spore Chamber room, and they could gut it more, and you're saving hundreds of thousands by doing that. Cool. But then you're locked into that crappy art aesthetic.
Yeah.
But then we just complained about the bar, so they couldn't win, right?
Nope.
So...
Matt Boardman says, I thought Kurtzman said that he didn't want to oversaturate the market with Trek shows. That sounds more accurate. And then let's make more shows.
That no one asked for. And it's funny because oversaturation only works if it's not all good. You know what I mean? Like if everything was absolutely ecstatically amazing, people would be like loving life. They probably expect amazing all the time, but it's only oversaturated if some are only good or okay.
Yeah. I am not a nugget. Blackheart says, I didn't get a good look at the ship in the Section 31 trailer. The glimpse I got was it looked like Becca Valentine's ship.
Oh, Becca Valentine from Andromeda. Yeah, I mean, that sort of generic style, yeah. Some.
Matt Boardman, which of course is totally not true or based in fact. He just doesn't want people to like Legacy since it wasn't his idea. Yeah.
And that would make money hand over fist. Legacy. It'd be very expensive though, in fairness.
Yeah.
It would be a very expensive show.
Nick T, Hollow Janeway to join Hollow Doc for the Academy show. Nice.
Is that my Nick T?
Yes.
Where's the thing? Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, it could be Prodigy Janeway. That'd be so funny. So literally, it could be dating the Doctor. 700 years later, still dating the Doctor. That'd be actually very funny. That's good. Yeah, that's funny. Hi, Nick.
Matt Boardman said there's actually a Trekyards playlist video featuring the music of Trekyards. There is? And then he shared a link. I'm going to click that link. Trekyards official score suite, original Star Trek inspired music. By Ostermond?
I love what we're learning about this. We, the owners of Trekyards, are learning about this as we do it.
Oh, it's April Banner's channel. Yes. Yes, we knew about that.
I believed you. Acting, Stuart does acting. Good acting.
What did you think of the other news? The actual Trek shows. We talked about that earlier. Strange New Worlds I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Lower Decks. I love the homage to the Star Trek 6 teaser.
But the 30 seconds of actual content was hit or miss.
It was literally 30 seconds. Yeah.
Literally. Matt, what did you think about the various things? Give us a quick brief. I'd love to know what you think about each one. Please and thank you. Let us know.
BJ says maybe they think Star Trek scares away nominees or normies, so show as little as possible of anything that looks like Star Trek in the Section 31 trailer. I doubt that very much. Trek or not, it almost feels at times like they intend to make some of these shows mediocre.
No. That's not. No one tries to make mediocre. That's not. No.
Have we talked about Tawny Newsom's live action comedy one from
Yeah,
Ryza?
talked about it.
It's not from Ryza.
No. Well, we don't know. But
We don't know.
They probably said that.
They would have said that, I think, if that was the case. It could be Casperia Prime, as I've said. It could be a new planet. But yes, we did talk about that, Fleet Paw. But you weren't here because you came in late.
Yeah.
Brett Dean says, don't ruin the Doctor. Excited about
That's the problem.
Bob Picardo being in it, but no one knows how to write anything worthy of his acting. That's not true. Prodigy did. Not that he got a lot to do in Prodigy.
No. I was whelmed. The nice thing about being in the mega future, which is how I call Discover Future, is that it affects jack shit before it. And it's so far in the future, he can be a grumpy old curmudgeon or a sex-driven peasant. Whatever. And it's like, yeah, but that's so far in the future. And one timeline change episode will not make that happen. A lot of time between.
Mark Lawrence, careful. It may be a Rickroll. Oh, that link? No, it wasn't. That would have been funny, though.
Although, back to the Section 31 trailer for a second, there's a couple of trailers in recent years, or last decade, that entirely didn't accurately represent the tone. Not the ones I was thinking of, but Mean Girls, the newer redo, the trailer had no musical in it, no musical elements, but it's a full musical. So many people complained going to film, I was like, what the fuck is a musical? The trailer was not a musical. I know you said about the Orville trailer was not at all like it's the first episode tone, but it doesn't reflect the show really. So this could be another non-reflective piece, and that has happened before. That's another one where Galaxy Quest. Oh yeah, Galaxy Quest. It was rendered as a hard comedy, if I recall, and making fun of fandom, but it really isn't. It's very very clever and cerebral and actiony. It's funny in a very different way. So that's bad marketing.
Matt Boardman says, Strange New Worlds was funny and great.
Mm-hmm.
Lower Decks, nostalgic, and so much fun. Sad this show is ending. Section 31, I want those minutes of my life back.
We watched it, 4 times each? 5 times each?
3 for me, full through. I should tell the story.
Okay, good.
So we had our picnic yesterday not a picnic, but barbecue with some of my friends over, and all this stuff dropped during that. Sam watched it outside. I didn't watch it. I was like,
I couldn't wait. I wanted something happy, something good to talk about. Yeah.
So when we came in later at night, Sam was up in his room and he messaged me saying, "Did you watch the Section 31?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I watched it while I was taking a shit."
Oh, you're going full story.
Yeah. And I wish I could have flushed it at the same time. Oh my God, it was awful. Anyway, that's the story. It's exciting. It's exciting, isn't it? The Scottish Nightmare says, what Doctor is it, though? The original or the backup? Could be both. Could be one. Who knows?
Could be neither. Could be a clone replica.
It could be a hologram of the original holographic Doctor.
Yep.
Whose mobile emitter went offline 200 years prior. Who knows?
Or they could do a simple case of, this Doctor chose to go explore medicine in the Gamma Quadrant. We haven't seen him for 400 years, but we believe this new, he gave in his program, he gave approval to use a backup of him on Earth to generate if he's ever needed.
Yep.
Yeah, literally, he could be identical or not, as long as he acts the same, he's well written.
I hope he references the kids from Prodigy. That'd be fucking epic.
And the Bryce Sweetos every day. Goddamn Sweetos. Yeah, he's a really good actor. I'm very happy for Robert Picardo because he is very good at a lot of things.
And I love that I got a chance to interview him and MC his panel do the interview at London Comic Con. And I asked him, "Are you going to be in any new Star Trek? Have they asked you to be in any?" Of course, it was a very non-committal answer. I would love to, but I haven't been approached, right? Meanwhile, all this was going on in the background. So I love it. I love it.
It was ironic because he said he was in Picard and he wasn't.
Yeah.
It was like, what? But, I mean, of all the actors, like, I don't need more Janeway. I don't need more Seven. I don't need more Tom Paris. I would always say a small Doctor.
Yeah.
Just, he's so charming and interesting. I'd always say more Doctor.
And Vintage Computer Custodian says, "Hey, you two. Glad to see you both in the same room."
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And love the Lower Decks trailer. Hated the Section 31. Yeah. BJ says, "Trailers can be very misleading. I've seen trailers I hated, but for some reason I went and saw the film and loved it. Knives Out and Isle of Dogs." And a lot of times there's different feels for trailers. Like one will be focused on the action, another one will focus on the comedy aspect of it or whatever. So maybe we'll get more. If we get more, then we'll have more to talk about. But from what I saw, I'm just not impressed yet. So
if anyone knows the movie, it was in the last 2 years. There was a film where the trailer came out and the audience in general disliked the tone significantly. And then about 3 months later, they released a second trailer. Entirely different tone, like same footage, right? And then people liked it because it captured what the franchise was meant to be. I can't remember what it was, but it was so distinct and it was odd watching them side by side. Like one is hip, cool, sharp, and then was like a sincere thing. And like, this is not the same. It's the same film. Wow. Okay. What film was that? It was really recently.
don't know.
Didn't see it clearly because I don't remember.
Grant McGregor, though, $5. How about a Star Trek Prodigy Season 2? How about that Star Trek Prodigy Season 2? I hope it made a big enough dent in views for Season 3. Season 3 would be a Star Trek Academy, right? No, because they got the ship, the USS Prodigy. They've all got field commissioned ranks, and it's a special training ship. So it would have a mix of learning how to be a Starfleet officer, I guess.
Or if you want to be very ballsy, you time jump to after Picard Season 3, and they're older.
Yeah.
Because if you just say, F it, we're not doing these 3 years. Oh no, that was the destruction period. No, it'd be different. But yeah, I mean, I'd be happy with the time jump. I mean, clearly Rock, the actress, is no longer like 12. So you can't do that in the same way. But yeah, I'd love to see Season 3. A time jump's absolutely fine. Especially as they will take a long time to produce it. So it'll feel like a long time has passed. I remember them saying in an interview they'd started like 5 years ago. So this is a long time to do anything. Whereas we've just had it for 2 years, very, very broken up.
Madman 22 says, Bob, 23 years older, and he wasn't all that young when Voyager ended. Can he even play an old character again anyway? I bet it's going to be a more somber experience. I think he'll be fine with that.
I mean, in Prodigy, he didn't skip a damn beat.
Yeah.
Didn't skip it. He actually sounded very fresh.
Yeah.
How old is Ricardo? What would I guess? 70 something? 60 something?
I'm going to go 62.
I'm going to guess 73.
Diesel Robot says...
70? Oh, like 70.
Yeah. Diesel Robot says, I'm 100% sure he will reference Prodigy since he's at the Academy.
That was 700 years ago.
That would be awesome, though.
It would be nice, though. Well, we cancelled that show, but we can still reference it. Thanks.
Brett Dean says, so, what does the new CEO of Paramount like? Kurtzman Trek? Berman era Trek? I know he produced a JJ movie or two, but maybe he'll dump Bad Robot and Kurtzman. That'd be awesome.
Well, because they've got exclusivity deals for a long time, so they're kind of locked in for a bit.
Yeah. Matt Boardman.
Oh, Matt Boardman. Who's that?
Like the first teaser for Top Gun Maverick was great. Tease for Captain America, Brave New World, great. Made me want to see a film I was hesitant about. But the Section 31 trailer made
Yeah.
me even more skeptical about the movie than I was before. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah.
It was not the tone I was looking for. And where was my Star Trek? Yeah, what do you think of the new Captain America trailer?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
With Red Hulk in the last
Yeah,
3
yeah,
seconds.
It's
okay?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's not grabbing me.
Yeah, I like Anthony Mackie a lot, actually. I think he's a really friendly
Yeah.
chap.
Harrison Ford's in it as the president.
You look different without the moustache. Yes. Very.
Yeah.
It looked very average in a good way, like an action film. Like that's the problem with those sorts of films. You pull all the Marvel out of it, and obviously until the Red Hulk was like, and Civil War just worked. Not Civil War. Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Winter Soldier.
The middle one of the
Captain America's.
Yeah, the second one.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I guess I mean that. I don't mean that though. Do I mean that? Civil War was great. That was the third one.
Yes.
Avengers 2.5.
Squadron Course, these are not the tones you're looking for. Move along. Okay.
And they didn't even give a release date. I'm wondering when they want to release it. I assume they will do a cinema release. Because they did Picard exclusive, they did Doctor Who exclusive, they did... I assume they will still do like a one-day event. Because why not rake in some money, right? Like it's just... You know, why not do that? So I assume they will.
Scottish Nightmare says Hellboy might be the film you're thinking of. The tone of the first trailer wasn't well liked. Have you seen the new Hellboy trailer?
I'm seeing the Hellboys.
Oh, wow. They're all great. And there's a new Hellboy trailer coming.
Is Ron Perlman in it again?
Nope.
But does it look very similar? Like the design, I thought.
Well, the design's just based on the comic. So
That's what I meant. Like it was
there's
faithfully.
been Perlman and there's been the guy from Stranger Things. I can't remember his name.
Well, the main guy.
No, the cop Cooper.
Yeah, the main guy.
He
Yeah, okay.
played him for one. It was really good. He did a good job. And there's a new guy doing it now because it's a younger Hellboy. But yeah. It's one of those things.
I don't want to watch those. I just haven't found the time.
They're really good.
Yeah, I heard good things.
Text Trek. Oh, hey, there you go.
Hey!
Look at these two dudes in the same room. Maybe I will be in the room with them at some other nerds soon.
How soon?
See you at Vegas, buddy.
Good to see you. I'm good to see you. Good to see you again.
Grant McGregor
We only
says,
see each other at Vegas, apparently.
yeah, I have to finish a work project. Everyone take care. Yes.
Oh. Have a good one.
Madman says, I don't trust trailers, and I never have. I've never been able to forgive them for the death of my boy.
That's crazy, Stu. I've heard that recently.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But actually, what it really says is,
Oh.
I don't trust trailers, whatever good or bad, especially early trailers. Yeah. Brett Dean says, I'd pay an extra $10 per month for Paramount Plus for proper warp star streak effect.
I'd definitely throw a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
Or I'd do my own films.
Yeah. Ash Marsden, if you could pick a Star Trek movie or series to write and develop, what era would you set it in?
Oh, I mean, I do it myself, so I'll let you.
I would, for me, I'd want to do the Lost Era. I think that'd be great. I love the aesthetics of it. I love from the Monster Maroon to the Alcars to the ships. It's just a beautiful era. So yes, fill that gap in. 80 years or so of what happened. We don't know. But he makes his own film.
I do.
So.
In general, I would say I enjoy writing mid-TNG and post-Nemesis the most, because you have all of the elements of both to play this dog on me, kind of.
Yeah, Dot wants up. Dot, come here.
No, you're steady. This week.
He's afraid of a chihuahua.
No, just don't want a dog on me, that's all. Come here. I'm afraid. Usually afraid of dogs, not anymore. Yeah, TNG, because the tone is so professional and grounded in niceness. TNG, like they're just good people, right? And then post Nemesis, you have this fresh, we can do anything vibe, but with all the advancement of tech, the bigger fleet, the legacy, and yet the depth of the war. The Dominion War is kind of annoying to write in a sense because everything's going to be based around that war. Is like no one can be happy. Like it's hard to write happy in that. Picard was interesting. I've done a bit of Picard. That was interesting. Although that was very when you saw it, it was like Frontier Day. No, never again. TOS is very different to write for because you kind of want to add that slight 60s freeness of expression. Like captains don't speak the same in TNG as they do in TOS. They're able to express their emotions. So that was quite fun. And also the terminology. Although my dad caught me with the last film, or his film, it was I think it's an away team, but it's not, it's landing party.
Landing party.
Yeah, which is very, I mean, I think fair enough that I missed that, but like clever, good remembering. I like TNG. I like, and anything can happen in TNG. It's just nice. Yeah. Good.
Fleet Paw though says, can we just go back to the episodes having a sub 1 million episode budget, so we can get 1 more episodes and 2 better writing. I know it's a pipe dream, but it was better.
I think you would notice that very quickly, because even TNG, if you do it to modern standards, it would be over 1 million each. I'd be hard pressed to get. I think TOS for inflation is like just under 1 million each. I think just under. When I heard that a few years ago.
Possibly.
Yeah, and also how many producers there are for salaries and stuff. And also, if everyone needs to earn more money because of inflation, all the salaries go up, so the 1 million goes less far just by people to be paid. Because, you know, a writer 60k in the 60s could be 17k, whatever, you know, like. So it's not really practical anymore, unfortunately, just from pure number inflation.
So yeah, we're caught up to the chat. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark.
$4 from a goal.
Yeah, $5 super chat would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
Indeed. I think we'll reverse. I'm more awake than you are this time.
And tomorrow I got to pack. I got to do laundry and pack, and I got to film some stuff. And then on Tuesday we're leaving for Vegas.
Yes. But yeah, we had nice flights previously to go. It should be quick. There's no customs because we're doing that version of the flights. It should be quick on and off, shouldn't it?
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Yeah, and then we'll see people at Vegas. Hang out and do cool things. All the many people, all the many things. Yeah, speak out in the chat right now. If you're going to go to Vegas, let us know, because you will see us there.
Let us know who's going to Vegas.
Because we're there the entire time, and then some.
And BJ threw in the $5 we asked for. You're a superstar.
Very much so.
Thank you.
Coming to thy rescue.
Put in the chat right now if you're going to be going to Vegas. And
Yeah,
if you
quick
see
fire.
us, if you're there, wave us down. Come talk to us.
Yeah, we like to talk to people.
Oh, Mark Lawrence will be there.
Wait, who's that?
Matt Boardman will be there.
Wait, Mark Lawrence?
No, Matt Lawrence and Mark Boardman.
Oh, Marky Boardman.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
going
I love him. Yeah. I know. I know.
Vintage Computer Custodian says, wish I could go, but stuck in Australia. Oh, no.
Wait, where?
Australia. Australia.
That's not real.
I think he probably meant Austria and just misspelled it.
Yeah. Or New Zealand, that's real, but Australia.
Marky Mark and the Maddie Bunch. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yes. I had no idea what he was saying for a second there. I was like, oh, a joke from 1 minute ago, yeah. Dear me.
So we got a few people going anyway. Upside Down Land, yeah. The Inside Out. Or the
Upside Down.
Upside Down, thank you, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Although, and exploded. That's the Inside Out.
Yes.
What was that called? The Matter Relocator? What was that called? From Galaxy Quest.
The
It wasn't a teleporter, it was something else.
Matter Resequencer or something.
No,
I forget. And it exploded.
That's such a good line. And the fact that Guy was able to stay perfectly still while getting canoned. Like, you couldn't do that many times because you have to fully go do your makeup. That's like, you can do 2 a day if you're lucky. Yeah. And exploded.
Fleet Paw Swiftback, Australia doesn't exist. It's a made-up thing by NASA. Everyone knows the Earth is flat. Duh. Yeah, and everybody that claims they're from Australia, they're actually living in Houston, and they're on NASA's payroll.
Well, no, I heard they're in the underground with the lizard people.
Oh, the Hollow
The-
Earth.
Yeah, the underground cities.
Yeah.
Another hollow flat.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a sphere, but it's a giant flat layer. Just like thousands of layers, but it's flat.
What he said. Anyway,
Wait,
guys.
can you have a flat Earth where they always have the flat Earth? Two flat Earth, like, because flats have two sides, right?
They don't think this shit through.
No, but wouldn't that be an interesting thing to do? It'd be weird, but yeah. Oop. Matter resequencer.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We will call it there. There was a lot of news from San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We'll see if there's any new news from Vegas. If there is, we'll be covering it. Plus, expect interviews, expect lives, expect a whole bunch of great stuff from Vegas.
Just for disclaimer, we've got nothing booked, but we didn't either last time, and we got some very, very good
Lot of
interviews.
stuff.
So we're not going to promise anything, but we're going to try and get anything. That's our aim. So we're going to, at the very least, we've got some cool tech that's going to allow us some really good vlog content, some next level. So sign up for that. And probably some combined, like I can give you all my footage, and you can kind of, we can combine some stuff and make it more like full.
I'll have a captain's log of the trip.
Yeah.
On the Captain Foley personal channel, and some stuff over here. Don't worry, we got you guys.
I feel like you were there.
Yes, hopefully. And if you're not there,
Swear.
that's what I was getting at.
I mean, if I can go there, then why can't you go
What I
there?
was trying to say is, if you can't go there, it'll feel like you were there, which is what he said.
Yeah.
But my brain didn't register that before I said the thing that I said, because my brain.
And exploded.
And it exploded. And the light. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. And thanks for everyone putting their thoughts and comments. We'd like to hear what people think.
Fleepa says, who's supposed to be there in Vegas actor-wise? Well, they have 183 guests.
It's a great lineup.
It's
And a
fantastic.
lot of creatives, which is kind of not rare, but
Yeah.
Ronald D. Moore, Brian Fuller's apparently going on there. No dates were confirmed as last time I saw, which was yesterday. I mean, that would be a guy to talk to.
And a lot of the Galaxy Quest cast are going
All
as well.
the secondaries, which is really great. On Teb on is going, and Teb. Wait, Teb? Maybe. Rillick? No, Quillick? The guy that gets killed.
I don't know.
Quillick, he's there.
By Grapthar's hammer, he will be avenged.
Oh, it'd be great to have, because that's the nice thing. They lost the license years ago, so they can actually have Galaxy Quest people.
Yeah.
That's such an obvious draw.
Yeah.
And I've never seen any of them ever at a convention, ever. I'd love to meet, the checks on Jen, Monk.
Yeah.
He'd have such a fun panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be great.
Anyway. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
And keep your eyes peeled to this channel and the Captain Floyd personal channel for any lives or updates or surprise videos.
Yeah.
Because who knows when we're going to want to do something.
Yeah, pretty much.
So until then, he's Commander Cocky.
He's Captain Foley.
That's me.
And those are very large dogs.
They are. We'll see you guys later.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.